He doesn't know I'm live because I didn't say the two words. So if I just keep talking like this, he doesn't realize it until I say the two words. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Meredith. This is the SS6. Hey, y'all. So we have two goals to complete project number 2 using Siser Sparkle Print. And number 2, we're going to press one of the DTF transfers. Let me let y'all say hi to him because he's doing too much. You do too much. Somebody asked me what kind of dog you were, and I said a Boston terrorist, and I mean it. He's a Boston terrorist. Why do you do that? I think because the girls kiss him, they think I will kiss him. He knows I will not kiss him. I will not kiss you. I have a husband, and it's not you. Patricia D, your box went out today. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Sweet eyes. Okay, before we get started, I do have a couple of updates that I want to share with everyone. First, once again, I want to say thank you for everything. I think that if you're in the Facebook group and you posted your shirt, hopefully I commented on everybody's post. I'm trying to make sure I do that. And your shirts look amazing. And I have to redo mine on black. I went and bought a black shirt specifically so I can redo it. Plus, I want to see how that file comes in differently inside of Leonardo Design Studio. So I'm going to try it again today with the same file, the Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat, to do it again. He's funny. He's very funny. So I'm doing that, but I'm also going to use Sparkle Print, and I want to press the DTF transfer. And then I got an update from Atlanta Vinyl. They said that they said 12 boxes shipped out today. So, yay to them for that. Oh yeah, thank you, Candy Levy. If y'all don't mind doing a review for Atlanta Vinyl, like if you go on their website and submit a review, like of course I want you to be honest, but if you feel like they gave you 5-star treatment, please give them 5 stars. That would be amazing. Please do that. Jess put hers on a bag. I think all of them that I've seen, they look fantastic. I want to see how this file is going to do in Leonardo Design Studio because I heard that it comes in perfectly, and it also came in perfectly in, I forgot what other software. Somebody posted about it in the Facebook group, but they didn't use Cricut Design Space or Leonardo, but the file came in lined up. It was perfect. So shout out to them. Oh, good, Chris. Okay, and hopefully everybody found everything. Some people had stuff stuffed in their tube, the tube with the sublimation prints. So you had stuff inside of there. What I want to do first is let you know that tomorrow we're going to be working with the wooden butterflies. I did post a picture of the magnets that I got. Thank you, Keisha. These are rhinestones. Shameen, is it Shameen? Shameen. I did post a picture in the Facebook group of the magnets that I put on the back of my butterflies. They look like this, but now let me tell you the truth and just also say that I don't feel like these were sticky enough. So I actually added glue to the rhinestone where the adhesive part is, and then I put that on the wood. Okay, so I put glue, like glue dot where the adhesive is, and I put that on the back. Okay, so this one, I did this one with sparkle print. It didn't just, that's strange because their wood is thicker. Okay, so this was my wood. This was mine. This was, I already had this. And then this was the one I did with rhinestones. The rhinestones are optional. Are the magnets strong enough for the wood and the bling? Yeah. So this is my basswood that I already had. Just my cheap little basswood sheets that I had. And I just put the rhinestones. I pressed the rhinestones on the top. The only thing about using rhinestones is that you have to do a cold peel. Okay. Okay. You did, Jess? Thank you. Okay, good. Okay. So this is that. I did really like the way this pink one turned out better than the blue one, but I also like the way this one turned out. But we'll be doing these tomorrow. Their wood is thick. Let me show you what their wood looks like, and then we're gonna get into today's stuff. So this is what, see how thick theirs is? And then in comparison, like here's a one of mine that I cut that doesn't have anything on it. And I also made some bigger ones because if you have a We Create, or if you have not, it doesn't just have to be a We Create, it could be any laser, right? I made bigger ones because I was gonna try to do like a flutter of butterflies. So like make, smaller, like going up like that. That's what I'm thinking of doing. That are not, not gonna do magnets, but I cut some bigger ones of it too. But this is their wood, and this is just my thin. See how thin mine is in comparison to theirs? Oh, okay. Yes, please hit the like button. Shay, get your ears cleaned out. Okay, so there's that. We're going to be doing those tomorrow. All right, so let's do the DTF print first. Now, let me say that I've already cut mine apart. When you got your DTF gang sheet, you should have had 4 in the roll. I cut mine apart already, so they look like this. So here's that first one that has the 2 parts. So this part goes on the front, and I said this part goes on the back. I just kept those together. And then here's this one. I'm going to be pressing this one today. Shopaholic just added to the cart. It should. It might. Those are 4-inch templates. Okay. And then this. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate how to press all of them because the directions are the same, right? So in your package, you got a set of directions for pressing the DTF prints. So let's look at it. DTF transfer application instructions. Number 1, if present, please trim off any color registration strips and order ID information. So there isn't anything on here, right? This is just the print. Okay. Oh, let me also say this. Somebody was asking, I've seen this a lot, especially in my Facebook group, if there are any boxes available, or, if there was a way to get the files. There are no more boxes available. There are none. There were 8 yesterday, and that was it. That was the last 8. And the files are only available to the people who purchase the box. So they don't share the files and they're not selling the files. Okay, so I want to make sure I say that. Okay. All right, so here's the transfer. All right, let's see. All right. Preheat the garment for 3 to 5 seconds to remove excess moisture. I found these really cute bags that I couldn't pass up today when I went to Hobby Lobby. But you don't have to put yours on a bag. You can put yours on a shirt. You can put it on an apron. You can put it on whatever you want to put it on. I'm going to be putting mine on a bag. Okay. So I found these bags. These were I think they were $3.99. Yeah, $3.99 at Hobby Lobby. So here's this one. See this? It's like an olive. Let me see if I turn this light on, if that'll help. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. So this one is like an olive color. And I think it's, big enough. I think it's big enough. And I have to decide if I want to do that one. But this is the number if you want to look at them in Hobby Lobby. $3.99. No, Ruth, because there isn't really a way for him to exclude other people from purchasing the files. Like there's no way to exclude people. So no. I thought about just buying a whole bunch of them myself and then y'all could buy them from me, but then who gonna pay for shipping? I'm not, so I don't want to even get into it. But then I also found this one, and y'all know I'm not really a pink girl, but this matches my pink and it's just cute, and it was $3.99. See how cute this one is? And I think it'll look cute with this file. See that? Isn't this so cute? So I'm going to do this one. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. This bag it's 100% cotton. So I'm going to do this one. All right, so let's see what it says. I'm just following the directions, and these are the same directions that you got in your package. You got these already, okay? So let's see. Preheat the garment 3 to 5 seconds to remove excess moisture. So I'm going to take this little tag off and preheat the garment. I'm just going to follow the directions. Cut the tag off. Let me see what the temperature should be. Place the transfer on the shirt. Okay, so it's 300 degrees for 15 seconds. 300 degrees. For 15 seconds. So I'm setting the temperature to 300 degrees for 15 seconds. So I'm going to let it go down a little bit. You are Patricia? Okay. I bought this black one, but like I have a lot of black bags, and this one is really big. I mean, it's really big. I really could put it on here, but I also thought about putting this on here. I don't know. I gotta really think about it. I don't know. I gotta really think about it. What I want to put on this one. Yeah. But you can, like I'll show you how to put it on the shirt too. But it's the same. Oh, they have a little pocket. It has a little pocket. Look, y'all, the details matter to me. The details matter to me. Like it's this little pocket. Now, if the pocket had a zipper, they would have taken me over the edge. But the little pocket is cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the moisture out. It said 3 to 5 seconds. Thank you, Eve. Now I'm giving Lady Stone a side eye because let me just do what Delonda asked me not to do right in front of her face. Wow. All right, so I pressed it for 3 to 5 seconds. And Marlene, how am I do that? How will I do that? Here's the transfer. So there's the color side of the transfer, and there's the side that looks white. So I'm just going to press it down on the bag with the white side. The color side is going to be face up. Now this bag has a hold on for a second. I'm going to pull the pocket out of the bag because I don't want there to be any kind of like seam line on the transfer. So I'm taking the pocket, I'm just making sure the pocket is out of the bag so that when I press it, it's flat, okay? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Okay. Shirts, Aviva most of the time. All right, face down on the bag. All right, what does it say? All right, preheat the garment. I did that. Place the transfer on the shirt. It says shirt. I'm using a bag with the white side down, the image facing up. Press on 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds under very firm pressure. So if you're using a Cricut Easy Press, hey Courtney, if you're using a Cricut Easy Press, then you can do it, put your back into it, right? You be pressing super hard, but I'm not. So because I don't have that kind of time, energy, space, none of that. All right, so I'm gonna use the highest amount of pressure, which is 170, and I'll press the button. Hey Royati, hey everybody just coming in. So in case y'all missed it, I did get the bags from Hobby Lobby. They were $3.99. I think I only saw two colors, this olive green and that pink. All right, before I pressed it, I took the pocket out, okay? Before I pressed it, I made sure the pocket was out of the way because I didn't want to have a line in my transfer. So with Atlanta Vinyl's DTF transfers, you're going to follow their instructions. You're not going to follow the instructions from any other company because you want to make sure you're doing it the way they say to do it. All right, so it says remove the garment and let it stand until it's cool enough to peel. You're going to peel it cool. So I'm just going to peel it cool. Thank you, Royati. No, Marlene, don't listen to me, Marlene. I don't lint roll unless I'm doing sublimation. Or unless I see, like I really don't. I'm being honest, I don't. Okay. Hey, Cynthia. So I'm just cooling it off a little bit. It's still warm. Let's see if I missed anything. Tomorrow I'll be using my Cricut, you guys. My Cricut Maker. Carolyn, you can get, where do you live, Carolyn? You can get shirts from Aviva Wholesale. They have a website because I feel like they have good prices. And if you buy, you know, bulk, they give you a little bit of a discount. Snaps. I don't know how would I do. Marlene says snaps sewn by hand. No, I'm not in my hand sewing era. I won't ever be. Some people might. I don't. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to peel it because I feel like it's cool enough. Hey, Brandy. All right. So I feel like it's cool enough. So look. Y'all looking? See that? See that? All right. So now I'm not finished. I'm not finished though. Look. All right. So I pressed it. I let it cool down. Now it says cover the image with parchment paper and press it again for 5 seconds. You can use a Teflon sheet, butcher paper, or tissue paper. I like to use parchment paper. And I also don't just do 5 seconds because 5 seconds is not enough for me. Okay. But don't tell Atlanta Vinyl I said that. So I'm gonna get my parchment paper. I use this Texas Tough. I'm gonna do 10 seconds, not 5 seconds. 10 seconds is good. And there is my bag. There is my bag. Okay. Okay. So if I were pressing this on a shirt, if I was pressing it on any other fabric, I would do it the exact same way. So normally when I get my DTF transfer instructions, I keep them back there. I don't know if you can see, but I keep them back there behind my heat press. I love keeping them right there just in case I lose one. I know where I'm going to get it from, right? I can just go right back over there. Okay, so there's my bag. This is not really project number 2 because you have 4 DTF transfers and you can do them at any time, okay? This bag came from Hobby Lobby. It was $3.99. I saw them in pink and I saw them in this like olive green color. Thank you, Shirley Watts. Welcome. So back here, I have some other ones like already hanging up right here. I just keep it like right there. So I have them. That's what I do. And I never feel like, oh, I could throw some of these away. I don't do that. Okay. Isn't it so good? So cute. So cute. So cute. So cute. Okay. So today we're going to be using sparkle print. Oh no, Courtney, I don't throw them away because I know I'm going to have to look at them again. Someone asked in my Facebook group, how do I store DTF prints? I typically keep all of my DTF prints in a plastic container. So I have a lot of them. Let me see. They're in that room. But I bought another one today. So this right here, these right here, they sell these at Hobby Lobby, but you can also get these at Michael's. So when I want to store mine, I can just put them in here. Just in here. I don't know what I do with my other two. Where's my other two? Watch out, my love. Oh, right here. Watch out. Move, my brother. Okay, $3.99. 99 cents. Okay. All right, so there's that. Let's get into the sparkle print. The sparkle print is the one that has the like glittery, shimmery look to it. This one right here, and it's labeled patterned Siser sparkle print. Mine are face down. Mine are face down. The print side is face down. So I'm using patterned Siser sparkle print, and I'm using the spring sprung template, the one that let me show you. I'll pull it up and then we'll get into it. Now I'm not using the template the way that it is, because I feel like a part of the outline is a little bit wasteful. So if I were going to use the outline, I would use it with vinyl that I have a lot of, like maybe white glitter vinyl or just regular white or regular yellow. I would not use it with vinyl that I only have in a limited amount. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Naomi, for saying that. Okay, I don't do that, but thank you for saying that. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to go into Leonardo Design Studio. I guess I could put the pocket back in there now. And I got to figure out what we do with the rest of these. Yeah, because I started looking at it earlier and I was like, oh, okay. Let me, I meant to show y'all the template that I made for Morgan yesterday. She never, ever, ever has worn rhinestones, ever. But she's going to a Christian concert. She wants to wear rhinestones. Oh, Royalty, I get sad when I go to Joanne. I get very sad when I go there. He's barking at nothing, I promise. He's barking at nothing. All right. Hey, Deborah Brown. Oh, wait, before I start sharing, Lisa, she sent me a picture. He doesn't hear anything. Oh, wow, there's nothing out there. Let me see. They are. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, they took the package. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Do y'all want to see it? Oh, no, I want to say somebody sent me a toolkit. Who was it? Because there's no name on it. Who sent that? Go ahead and fess up. I gotta, let me go get it. Okay, bye, Courtney. Let me go get, I got a box full of cards and letters and who did this? And all of this. This y'all. Somebody bought me a who bought me this? Who bought me this? Who bought me this? Wait, there's another one. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's a red one too. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. It's a note in here. They bought the red one for me and one for me to give away. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, the giveaway, of course, would be for the red one. I mean, for the pink one, because why would I give away red? But that was from Connie. That's from Connie Richardson. Is Connie Richardson in here right now? Like, oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at that. You know who I'm gonna give one to? I know who I'm giving it to. I know who I'm giving it to. You know, can y'all take one guess? I'm giving it to Patrice. I'm giving it to Patrice. She's my partner in crime. She's my partner in crafting. I'm giving it to Patrice. Send it to Patrice. That's who's getting it. This is the template that I made for Morgan. Isn't that so cute? See it? It's the sparkle for me, baby. It's the sparkle for me. Isn't that really cute? So y'all know, if y'all know Morgan, she loves pink. and she's going to a like a Christian concert or something like that, and she wanted to wear rhinestones, so I made that for her. And this is icy crimson, no, icy crystal AB, icy crystal AB. So there's that. All right, let's get into Leonardo Design Studio. Isn't it so cute? Thank you, y'all. Oh my gosh, Connie Richardson. Connie Richardson. Can you remember that? Ned Ryerson from Groundhog Day. Okay. All right. I'm definitely not going to read these. Today is a no cry day. Today is a no cry day. Connie Richardson, if you're in here, thank you very much. You did not have to do that. Hey, ATB Marketing, but I appreciate it. And Patrice is going to appreciate it. Having a lot of machines really does mean you need a lot of tools. So for anyone who thinks that we don't struggle with these machines, you are out of your mind, because we do. You just don't see it. But a lot of time is spent fixing the machine, troubleshooting the machine, doing maintenance on the machine. They don't always just work 24 hours a day, and every time you get ready to use it, it's not true. Okay. And anybody who says that is true, they're not telling you the truth. Okay. All right. Yeah. So just know that if you buy a machine, no matter what machine you buy, a Cricut, a Romeo, a Juliet, an embroidery machine, a We Create, a sublimation printer, you are going to need tools. You're going to immediately just turn into some kind of, mechanic. Okay. I'm just telling you. And y'all might think, oh, y'all make it look so easy, and y'all don't struggle. Baby, we struggle. We just don't struggle on camera. Well, I do. I do. I struggle on camera, but the struggle is real. Okay. All right. Let's go into Leonardo Design Studio. You understand me? Chandra, is it Chandrea? Is it Chandrea? That I only made that. Yeah. I only made that template in SS6. Once I get it done in SS10, I'll list it in my Etsy shop. But right now it's only in SS6. Okay. The Dreas be having us in the chokehold, baby. You understand me? Andrea. Chandrea. All right. Present. Share screen. Let's go to entire screen. I'm going to share. Hide. And we are in Leonardo Design Studio. All right. So if you purchased a mystery box, that's how you already have this file. You're going to go to your files that you downloaded or extracted from yesterday, and you're going to bring it into Leonardo Design Studio. Now, I already have it open, so I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to Import, and I'm going to my files where I have all of them downloaded. What's going on with Sharon Davenport? Okay, so there are two different sprungs, right? So here's one. This one it says SSS, then it has a 3. Let's see what that one looks like. So this one, it has like multiple layers. I'm not using this one. I'm using the other one. Okay, so there's one that's SSS3. I'm not using that one. I'm using the one that's just SSS. Okay, so I'm going to click cancel, go to File and Import, and I'm scrolling down to SSS. Okay, this one. All right, now this one still has layers, but it's only 2 layers, not 3. Okay, and you have the file if you purchased a mystery box. All right, so now when I look at the file, what I said to you before is that, if I'm using this sparkle print and I know that I only have a little bit of this, I'm going to be careful about how I use it if I want to save it. Now, I do want to use this in conjunction with the vinyl from yesterday. So these right here, because these match perfectly. Let me stop sharing for 1 second. Milo, stop. And I'm trying not to put you on the leash. Mary Brown and Kristen, this is me trying not to put Milo on a leash. Okay, this is me trying not to put Milo on a leash. All right, so here's the sparkle print. And I want to use it in conjunction with this because they match, right? They match really nicely. And I want to be careful about how much of this I use because I don't have a lot of it, okay? So I'm going back in, but I wanted you to see, like, because, you know, these are cut because I used them yesterday. Hey, Gina B. Hey, Bobby and Arlene, okay? If you are just coming in, please remember to like the video. If you're just coming in, please remember to like the video. Patrice, I can send you the file. You can already start brushing it in. Okay. Hey, Kinship Connections. All right, so let's look at this. Now, when this file comes in, it comes in really nice, right? It comes in at a nice size. It comes in at 10.893 by 8. I think that's good, but I also think it's a little bit big, right? So I want to resize it just a little bit. So I would bring it down to like 10. Y'all know I'm a 10.5 type of person. Hey, Carla, thank you for being here and welcome. All right, so I tried, y'all. I tried. Where's Anthony Hamilton? You got a song. See, yeah, guess I didn't make bail. Got time and a story to tell. Oh, well, you got me singing because I tried. Tried to be good. Trying to. What's the words? Keep from trouble. Living to. I don't know the words. Coming from where I'm from. All right, let me bring this down to like 10.5. 10.6 is fair too. Let's do this 10.5 like that. All right, so if I look here at the bottom right here, it says that it's 6 items. So I'm trying to figure out what are the 6 items, right? Because I want to be careful with my vinyl, right? So let's look at this. If I ungroup this, well, it's already ungrouped. So if I move, let's see. No, I guess it's still grouped. Let's see. Oh yeah, ungroup. All right, so let's see. Let's look at the layers panel. So there's this right here, the word spring, and then there's this border around this. So what you have to know about using this as a border is that all of that vinyl that you take from the front of that is basically going to be wasted. It's going to be basically trash, right? So hey, Auntie, listen, I made something for you. I need your address. Tell my mother to send me your address because I made something for you. I think you're gonna love it. Okay. Yeah, that's my auntie. Say hi to my auntie. Okay. So look, you're gonna be paying attention to what's going on here because if you use this layer as a border, you're wasting the vinyl. Go slow. Okay, Candy, I will. All right, and then here's the top, and then there's the background, and then here's the top right here, and there's the background. Now, if you look at these two, they're the same color, right? But you can change that. You can have all 3 of these layers to be one color if you want to do it that way, right? Especially if you wanted to use like white vinyl, like I suggested. Like if you have a lot of white glitter HTV, that's a good option, right? And then you can just use the 3 colors, like use the yellow as the top, use this teal, I think this is called Tiffany blue or something like that. Use this as the bottom and then use this as your middle layer. Okay, you could do that. So that's one option. I would not use this in this way. I just want y'all to know that, okay? So when you open this file, please know that me, Delonda, I'm saying that if you're going to use that background layer, Use something different. Use glitter HTV that you have a lot of, or don't use a background at all. Okay, do y'all understand what I'm saying about the background layer? Now, I do think having the background layer is good. I think it's important. I think it's great. I think it's going to give your file a little bit of razzle dazzle and rah, rah, rah. I think that's good. But because you don't have a lot of this, using this as a background layer is not, that's wasteful. Okay. So I would not do that. All right. So let's, go all the way back. Right. So we're going all the way back to where we first brought the file in. All right, so let's bring it back in, file. I'm going to import. I'm coming down here. I'm bringing in the one that's just SSS, right? And I'm going to click open. You can bring it in just like this as editable artwork. Some of y'all call this edible. We don't eat this. It's editable. Editable. Okay, editable. See how many times your chin goes down. Okay, that's your syllables. All right, so it comes in at 10.893. I can come over here to the color picker side and I can bring this to 10.5. Let's just do 10.5. I think that's a fair size right there. And then, so I brought mine over to 10.5, right? So I'm going to come over here with everything still selected and right click and ungroup. And if I look at my layers panel, I can tell that it's ungrouped now, right? Okay, hey, Evelyn. Right, it's ungrouped, and I can look at this and I can decide what I want to do with it. So let's see, this right here, no, that's that background layer, that's the top, that's the background, that's the top, and that's the background. So I would probably want to select, let's make this bigger by just clicking F3. Let's click F3 2 times. So I'm going to take that background layer. I'm going to hold down my shift key, and I'm going to select this background layer. And I'm still holding my shift key, bring it a little razzle dazzle, and then hold my shift key, still just holding the shift key. And I can look and I can see that I have, hey, husband, 3 layers selected, right? 3 layers selected. And I want to take those 3 and I just want to try to group them. So I'm going to right click and group those. And I can, maybe try to change the color and see if that'll work. Let's see. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Let's click apply. Yeah, that's exactly. Well, let's change it to black so we can see what it is. Or change it to white. Apply. All right, and then let's change the color of our, see that? See, so we're going to have one layer behind everything that's white. Did y'all see what I did? Candy Levy, did I go too fast? Did I go too fast? I'm going to check on y'all to see if I went too fast. No. You saw what I did, okay? Mary Polk, you saying, yes, I went too fast? Ruth said, yes, I went too fast. You got me? I'm going to do it one more time. Because I think I said, okay. I'm going to do it one more time, okay? Just to be on the safe side. All right. Let's just open a new page. Right now, I have my dark background on. See, follow my mouse. See my mouse right here? See my mouse? See my mouse? See my mouse in the middle? See my mouse? Okay, so I'm coming over here. I have the dark background turned on. When I turn it off, then it turns white. It's dark like that, right? So I want it on the dark background because I'm gonna have a white back. I'm gonna have a white layer in the back. So if you don't have white vinyl, because I don't want you to feel like, oh, well, Delonda used white, so I gotta go buy something else. I don't want you to feel like every time you do another thing, I gotta go buy something else. I really don't want you to feel that way, okay? If you don't have white vinyl, You don't even have to have that layer. I'm doing that because I like it, right? But you can do it without it, right? Okay. All right. So I'm going to do it one more time. All right. So I'm going to click on File, Import, bringing in the SSS. I'm clicking Open. I'm bringing it in as editable artwork. Okay. Editable right here, this bottom one. I'm going to click Apply. When it comes in, now I'm going to tell you, I love this about Siser. I ain't even going to lie about it, because every time I brought that in, you see I brought it in 3 times just right here in front of you. It came in at the same size every time, and everything came in grouped really nicely. I love that. I love that. And you know, with some other softwares that rhyme with Bricket, it doesn't do that. Okay. All right. So it came in. I'm changing. I'm coming right here, down here. Follow my mouse. Follow my mouse. Look at my mouse. Look at the mouse. Look at the mouse. Coming over here, and I'm changing the size to 10.5. So I brought it down to 10.5. And now mine is at 10.5 by 8.110. If I look at the layers panel, it only just shows like one thing. Like look over here in the layers panel. Follow my mouse. Follow my mouse. Follow my mouse. Look at the layers panel. It just shows one SSS.svg. It just shows one thing, right? But if I right click on this and I click on ungroup, now I can see all of my layers. Hey, Corinne. Okay. See that? Okay. Bricket. Okay. Yeah, you want to make sure the lock is locked. Okay. All right. So now I can see that I have 6 layers, because when I brought it in, it told me that I had 6 items that were grouped. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click F3 on my keyboard. When I click F3 on my keyboard, here's F3, F1, F2, F3. Let me keep my thoughts to myself. F3. Okay. I'm gonna be so good. The Lord gonna be proud of me. F3 on my keyboard, right? I clicked F3. You saw I got bigger. If I click it again, F3, you got bigger, right? Like that. That's great. So now I can look up here and I can watch, see how I can see the highlights of what I want to click. So I can click this back layer, and you can see that I only have one layer selected in my layers panel. I can look at my layers panel and see one layer. You can look at my layers panel and see that I have one layer. I'm going to hold the shift key, hold down the shift key, right? Holding the shift key. And I'm going to select this back layer so I can see that I have 2 layers selected. I'm going to hold down I'm still holding it. I didn't let go. I can see this back layer. I have 3 layers selected. See the 3 layers I have selected in the layers panel? And then I can right click with my mouse and group those 3 layers. Now, when I look in my layers panel, I can see 3 shapes and 1 group. Yes, Evelyn, you can do that with Basic. Yes, that's a great question. And the answer is yes. Okay. All right. So now I have that. Now I'm in the layers panel, but I'm coming over here to color picker, because I want to change that color to white. Okay. So right now I can click right here. See where I am? Look, follow my mouse. Follow my mouse right here. I'm clicking on this little goldish, whatever color this is. And I'm going to change it to white. And I'm going to click apply. And it changed my whole background layer to white. And now I'm finished. Yeah. Okay, I'm finished. I'm not doing anything else to it, because the beautiful thing about Leonardo Design Studio, one of the million beautiful things about Leonardo Design Studio, is that because that back layer is all white, it's all going to cut together. I don't have to group it. I don't have to attach it. I don't have to weld it. It's already together. It's together. And that is phenomenal. So if I click send it's going to send it. Okay, so I'm finished. I don't have to click anything, right? I can click send design and I can look at it. It looks great. And I do want to move each color layer to its origin. And I do want all artwork that fits on the page. I'm going to click send. And here's another thing. Thank you, Kristen. Here's another thing. If I did not have a Siser cutter, like if I didn't have a Siser Romeo and I didn't have a Siser Juliet, but I do have Leonardo Design Studio Pro, I can save this as an SVG and take it into Brickit or any of the other softwares. Okay. All right. But I'm not. I'm gonna click send. All right. And it's hard to see it, but I promise you it's there. This first layer is, I promise you, is there. You can see the white dots around it, right? See that? You can see the dots around it, right? So I'm going to just move it up just a little bit. See that? I'm going to move it up just a little bit because it's kind of like at the corner, right? Oh, wait, let me go back. Let me click send design again. Move each color, origin. Move each color. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna move this up just a little bit, just so it's not at the very, very, very bottom. And then, but I'm actually gonna cut the white layer first. All right. And I'm still moving it up just a little bit because it's like right there at the bottom in the corner. All right. So I'm gonna click mirror. And when I click mirror on one mat, it's going to mirror all the mats. So you see that I only click mirror down here. If I click on another mat, it's going to be mirrored. See that? Now everything is mirrored, which is fine. All right. I'm going to start with the white layer. Let me go get my white glitter HTV. And, oh, you know what? I'm glad this happened. No, it just looks like it's not filled in, but it's fine. But the Siser Sparkle doesn't need to be mirrored because it's patterned vinyl and you don't cut patterned vinyl mirrored. Okay, so I'm gonna have to show you that when we get to that. But I'm gonna cut the white vinyl first. Y'all, can I please use my Juliet? It's right here. Can I use my Juliet? I don't want nobody to be like, Delonda, you always using Juliet. I think you like Juliet more than Romeo. I don't. I just think it's cute and it's little. Okay, thank you. You're gonna be fine. Let me get my white. Every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that move. I got you. Think of it, I pinch myself cause I don't believe it's true. Someone like you loves you too. Connie Richardson. Made me try to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, didn't you? I got you, Connie. Connie said, I'm going to just send you something. That way you can't say no. Connie, you think you're slick, don't you? I got your number, Connie. Connie Richards. Okay, Connie. Connie said, I'm going to send you something. All right, Connie. Cool. Connie, you cool? You cool? Talking to myself. Rosalind, I haven't used it yet. I just wanted to show people that you could use it. All right, let me stop sharing really quickly. See if I missed anything. Jesus. Is anybody doing this project with me tonight? Okay. All right. So I'm going to do the glitter as my base layer. Why am I using glitter again? I don't know either, Missy B. I did do DTF. You must have just got here. I started out with DTF. Oh, okay. I did do DTF at first, Missy B. Can you do this part? Job number 2. She works hard for the money. So hard for you, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. She works hard for the money. So hard for the money. She works hard for the money. All right, my mat is not very sticky, so I am going to use some painter's tape to kind of stick it down. And you can use Cricut mats, regular like standard grip mats with Romeo and Juliet too. You're not just limited to Siser mats. Sorry, Marlene. Oh, okay. All right. Hope you do get it tomorrow, Alicia. Basketball practice. Okay. So I have the white glitter vinyl on the mat face down, and I just taped it because my mat is not very sticky. All right, I better do a test cut. I'm gonna let y'all see this. All of these cards, y'all something else. Y'all are something else, aren't you? Thank you, Auntie. All right. Move this back. All right, so I'm gonna do a little test cut. Let me see what my settings are on. It's on 10, and I'm gonna try 10 and 40. All right, let's see. 10 and 40 was really, really good. 10 and 40 for the win. 10 and 40. Ooh, look at that. 10 and 40 was good. So this is glitter. Siser glitter HTV. I think this is actually the rainbow glitter, rainbow white. All right, now let me do an area test. Patrice, if you're still in here, I sent you the file already, that one I just showed you. All right, so you got to watch fast because the area test goes so fast. Clicking area test. I'm going to do that again. All right, so I think that's good. So I'm gonna click send to Cutter, and I have the box checked for use Cutter's settings. Oh, good, Mrs. Yo-Yo Monet. You're gonna love your Juliet or your Romeo, whichever one you got. You're gonna love it. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm gonna get the settings for the I'm gonna get the settings for the no, I'm blind. Oh, 305. We're gonna be learning together. Oh, you got a cricket that's coming tomorrow. Okay, that's great. I love my cricket too. You nervous? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You're gonna cricket is crickety. Cricket is very special. Oh, okay. I feel like it cut through. I feel like I feel like it cut through really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the mat. I don't really know how to explain cricket, but this test cut, y'all do a test cut when you're using different products and you're not sure, just so you don't waste vinyl like I do a lot. I'm trying to get better about doing that. don't know how to explain. You know what? Cricket is not the problem, Mrs. Her name Yo-Yo Monet. Cricket, the machine itself is not the problem. It's the software. The machine is good. It's the software. You never really hear people complain about the machines. The machines are solid. It's the software. Which cricket did you get? No. I'm not saying don't feel that way. I mean, you're gonna love it. You're going to love it some days. You know, you some days you're gonna just love it, and some days you're not. You're gonna need a beverage, okay, a big one. But that's like that with any machine. But just keep one on hand, just to be on the safe side, baby girl. Got an Air 2? I like my Air 2 now. If you would have asked my opinion, which you didn't, which is fine, I would have suggested you get a maker. But the original Cricut maker, not a Maker 3, not a Maker 4. The original Cricut maker is the best Cricut ever invented. The original. And in all of the experience I have, which is not a lot, I don't have a lot. I'm not an expert of anything except making mistakes. But in the experience that I have, in the knowledge that I have, in all the information that I've ever watched on YouTube, and just being in a Facebook group and being all over social media, the machine that has had the most problems of all of the Cricuts that I've ever known about, the one that has had the most complaints, is the Cricut Maker 3. And if you have one and you haven't had a problem, great. But I know a lot of people who have. Okay, so here's a medium Gildan shirt. I'm gonna fold it in half. Something about that Cricut Maker 3 that I don't know. They had to replace a lot of them. I'm gonna put the temperature on 320. That's good, Marika. I'm just telling you, that's the one that I've seen the most people have a problem with. 320. And I'm gonna pre-press my shirt, and no, I'm not lint rolling it. Don't worry about it. Good, Kathy. That's good. Most people, the ones that I've seen, have had a problem with the Cricut Maker 3. I have a crease down the middle. I've never heard anybody complain about the original maker. Never. I've never seen one complain about it. Never. And as a matter of fact, I have an extra original Cricut maker in that room back there just in case mine goes out. Okay, that's just what I have. All right, so I'm starting with this layer because this is my basically the outline, and it's the biggest part of the file. Okay. You are Mary Brown? Jesus is gonna take that wheel. I love the Cricut Maker. Okay, so I'm starting with this because it's basically the biggest part of the file. Okay. Now I like to come 3 fingers from the top. Some people like to do theirs on the belly. Some people put their designs under their breast. I don't do that, but there are people who do that. I'm not one of them. All right, so my next layer I'm going to do is the top layer is the one that says spring. You will, Martha? I love the original Cricut Maker. The next one I'm doing is the top layer, and I want to have that one be yellow. If I can find my yellow vinyl. If I was yellow vinyl, putting it down, face down on the mat. What's a Cricut Maker? It's another Cricut. It just can do more than the Explorer. It's another Cricut. It's just another machine in the Cricut family. It can do more than Explorer. Explorer. So I'm bringing the cut settings down to, I'm gonna try 30 because this is just regular Siser Easy Weed. And let me do an area test really quick. Okay, I'm gonna do center cutter. Cricut Air 2. I have a Cricut Air 2 also. And I bought my son a Cricut Maker for Christmas. And he's been using it. Didn't have any problems with Air 2, Percy Juliet, because it cuts rhinestone. It sure does, Marilyn Barber. It sure does. Once you start cutting rhinestone templates here, you won't go back to your Cricut. You really won't. All right, I can feel this and I can tell it cut, so I'm not gonna keep going with this. Who sells Juliet? Atlanta Vinyl sells at Juliet. I don't know if y'all can see it, but see it cut? It cut really good. So good. Oh, that's a lot of wasted vinyl. Not hiding it from your Juliet. So you never use your Cricut anymore, Marilyn? You never? Some people say once they start using their Juliet, they never use their Cricut anymore. Juliet, I think it. Ooh, I'm not sure how much they cost right now. This is a refurbished one. So there's spring. Okay, so this is how So this is how my shirt looks so far, and this is just the glitter layer. So I can peel this. I press this for like 5 seconds. Okay. See that? You use your Romeo for everything? See that? Now I press the white layer first because that's also going to let me know where to put this, right? It's going to let me know exactly where to line it up. So I'm going to take this first layer, which is spring, and I want to put it right here. I'm not going to press it just yet because first I'm going to get my second layer to start cutting. I'm bringing the temperature down to 305. All right, so spring is going to be with this. So I'm doing spring in yellow, spring with this, and sprung with this. All right, so here's this. This is sparkle print. I'm not going to mirror this. I'm not mirroring this. This is pattern vinyl. So even when I cut this, I'm not going to put it face down. I'm putting it face up on the mat. And you know, if the direction of the chevron pattern matters to you, then be careful about how you place it on the mat. So I want mine like this. So I'm going to put it like that. Now, I don't want you messing up your sparkle print because you don't have a lot of it. Yeah, just do baby steps. It's on the mat, face up, and I'm not going to mirror this. Okay, I'm not going to mirror this. Okay, so spring is not going to be mirrored. I'm gonna move it up just a little bit, but I am going to do a test cut. I'm gonna try 10 and 40. Ooh. Yeah. I felt that way for a long time too. Like I was in the twilight zone. I can relate. Learning a new software is not easy. I can relate to that. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a good cut. So I did 10 and 40. I'm gonna stick with that. All right, let me do an area test. Okay, I'm ready. Because it's being cut face up, Shamika. That's a great question. Because it's being cut face up because of the pattern. That's why you also got the TTD mask in case you cut something that you can't pick up all at once. You're going to use the mask to pick it up. Okay. Okay, I feel like it cut really good. I feel like it cut really good. It's so pretty. It's super pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so look. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna cut this because I mean, if I don't, I'm just wasting it. So I'm gonna cut around that, and then oh my gosh, where's my scissors? If I was a pair of scissors, what would I be? If I was a pair of scissors, I wouldn't be me. Okay. So I'm just cutting right here. Trying to be careful, I can't really see. so scared of cutting it. I could have just wasted this. Could I just be wasteful? Oh my gosh. So pretty. Oh yeah, I still use a Cricut. I still use a Cricut. I used my Cricut yesterday. And I'll be using it tomorrow. I still use my Cricut every week. A lot of people in my community only have a Cricut. So I can't just stop using it just because I got this machine. I just dedicated a specific day to this machine. But I still use my Cricut every week. See that? Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't get the A. I just can't see it good. So I did 10 and 40. In case anybody's wondering, like, what were my settings? I did 10 and 40. Evelyn, it was in the, this was only in the mystery box. It's called Sparkle Print. So Siser makes Sparkle Print in just plain colors, but they put the specific pattern on the Sparkle Print for the people who bought the mystery box. All right. So now I got to get the TTD mask so that I can pick this up and put it on the shirt. Okay, so you got TTD mask in your bundle yesterday. This stuff right here, the TTD Easy mask. So I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to cut a piece that's big enough. Thank you, Gina. Cut a piece that's big enough to cover the little spring. And this is reusable as long as it's still sticky. So let me let y'all see what I'm doing. See, here's I'm putting this right on top. Like that. Get it and I'm peeling the backing off. Okay, see that? I'm going to get a Juliet. Valerie, I have a whole, I've been doing this every Wednesday for more than a year. You can use it with rhinestones, yes. See that? Okay. Got that? I have a whole playlist that's just Romeo and Juliet. So now I want to put this down. Well, let me go ahead and press the yellow first. I'm going to just do 5 seconds on the yellow. And let me let y'all see it so far. So here's the yellow. Here, first I showed you the white. Now here it is with the yellow. Now I'm going to add this in the middle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Yes. I'll take yes for 300, Alex. I'll take yes for 300, Alex. Okay, so this is the backing for the mask. Now I'm not going to peel it yet because it's supposed to be a cold peel, but this is how it looks so far. Okay. So I'm going to let it cool down just a little bit, and then I'm going to do the blue. So the last layer, the sprung. Okay, the sprung is going to be in this Tiffany blue. Now I am going to mirror this with the sparkle print. You do not mirror and you cut it face up. With the sparkle print, you do not mirror it and you cut it face up. Y'all are going to remember that? With the sparkle print, you do not mirror it and you cut it face up. And because you only have a little, I don't want you to waste it. I don't want you to make a mistake. You do not mirror it and you cut it face up. All right, so I'm doing sprung, and I am going to mirror this because this is just regular Siser Easy Weed. Okay. And I'm cutting this on 10 and 30. All right. Send to cutter. Okay. Good, Ramona. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Meredith. What blows you away? Thank you, Aunt Wanda. What blows you away, Chris Brown? Oh, that looks good. Hey, Marilyn, thank you for being here. So there's sprung, not mirroring. I know. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Y'all, why do I lose the little cutter every time? Hey, Ruth Holloway. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, so here's the last layer. I'm going to mirror this and then press it. I'm going to peel that one first after I weed this. I'm going to go over those settings with y'all one more time before we get out of here. But I hope y'all make it. I hope y'all make this. I want to see that you're using your sparkle print, even if you don't use it with this file. But you have the file, so hopefully you will. Hey, Karen Fletcher. I know. With all of the patterned HTV, you don't mirror it. I had my first experience with patterned HTV using HTV Ron's Halloween patterned HTV, and they're very, very special instructions. Those instructions were special, baby. Sprung like that. Okay. So I think I could peel it now. I think it's cold. Black shirts for the win. Ooh, it looks so good. Save this. This is not trash. Remember I had a backing for this? As long as it's still sticky, you can use it again and again. Let's put that back. Oh my gosh. So I'm just lining it up on the white. Hopefully I got enough of the white showing. Hopefully bring it up a little bit. Tomorrow I will be live at 1:15. So tomorrow's the afternoon live, and Friday as well. Oh, I'm gonna use parchment paper on top so my vinyl help prevent the shrinking. It does in my mind. Okay. Oh, good, Kristen. Thank you for saying that, Alicia. Okay, Meredith. All right, here I see. It's so cute. It's in the trash. So there it is. Okay. So I have the white layer of glitter. Yeah, I did the full press. So I have the white layer of glitter, Siser glitter HTV on the bottom. And then I did the yellow layer, mirrored. Then I did the sparkle print, not mirrored. Then I did this bottom layer. Now, if I had to do it over again, honestly, I think I would have pressed these two layers at the same time, the spring and the sprung. I would have pressed those together instead of having 4 presses. I would have cut it down to 3. That's what I would have done differently. But other than that, I love it. Okay, so there it is. Spring, sprung, sprung. And I could have also put another layer of yellow because I think I had enough yellow to do yellow again. Or I could have put the blue at the, like, there's so many ways to do it, right? Yeah, I can't wait to see how y'all do yours. Okay, so there is that. Okay, so when you're cutting yours, you're not going to mirror the sparkle print. And you can do all of them in sparkle print. You don't even have to use the other colors, but because they complemented so well, like, it complements. It complements the pattern. So that's why I did them all together. Okay. All right. Tomorrow's project. Okay. So today, though, we did do a DTF for those of you who were not here when we first started. I did the Shopaholic DTF on this bag, right? I got the bag from Hobby Lobby. They were $3.99. I did see this bag in olive green also. Those were the only colors I saw, but that doesn't mean that's the only colors they have. They might have other colors at other Hobby Lobbies, but at the one I went to, they had this color and they had olive green. So I used this one because it was perfect. And I followed the instructions that came in the package for using the DTF transfer. And I want you to follow the instructions also. Okay. I want you to follow the instructions that came with the package for DTF. Do not use instructions for pressing the DTF that you've gotten from other companies. Use the instructions that came from Atlanta Vinyl. Okay. Use the instruction that came from Atlanta Vinyl. Okay. I used their instructions. And then we did this one. I suggested using a white under layer because I don't think you should be wasteful with if you only have a limited amount of, one color. So with the sparkle print, you only have a limited amount. So be careful with how you use it. There's that. Last but not least, I said I wanted to bring in the file that we did yesterday, the Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat, because I wanted to see how it came into Leonardo Design Studio. And because Chris is in here, I want to show you, because I know Chris, I know you have a Siser cutter. I want to show you how to add a background. Chris added an outline to hers. I thought that was such a great idea. Like, y'all have all the great ideas, and y'all think that y'all just learn from me. I learn from you all the time. I learn from y'all all the time, and I want to show you how to do that. Okay. Yeah, use solid white. That's fine, Charlene. Okay. I learn from y'all all the time. All right, let me go back and share my screen. And I'm going to go back into Leonardo Design Studio. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go to File and Import. And I'm bringing in the Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat, the one we did yesterday. Here's my shirt from yesterday. And this is another one that you can do with your sparkle print, right? Because Renee yesterday, she said, "Oh, that would craft would look nice in sparkle print." And I was like, "That's so true!" Like, right? So, like, you could have this layer right here could have been done in sparkle print, and that would have been really nice. All right, so it's this one, the Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat. Bring it in as editable artwork. Click Apply. It comes in big, but they're all grouped, right? They come in really nice, right? And I can just resize it, bring it down, right? So it this size is really nice. I actually like it just like this. But if you wanted to resize it and make it bigger, right? You can. You can make it taller, right? You can do that. You can make it wider. You can do whatever you want to do, right? So right now it's at 10.9. That's kind of big, especially if you're already going to be adding an offset to it, right? So like right now, let's bring it to like, y'all, I like 10.5, but this is 10.580, okay? And let's say, I want to keep it just like this. And let's say I do want sleep to be small like that because that's supposed to be like a bed, right? You could use Aurora. That's true. Right. Okay. So then let's say I want to add an outline to this. Right. So I can come down here to this menu at the bottom and click the star with a star and come right here to editable contour, editable. And I can include the holes and I can start to add that offset, just bringing it up. Right. And I can look and see what's back there, see what's going on. Right. And I can decide how big I want it to be, right? So I can see that it's bigger, right? It's really big. So I can bring it down, you can decide. Right now it's at 0.106. I think that's actually a fair size, but you can decide how big you want yours. let me bring it down a little bit. Let's do like 0.94. 0.094 is good. And I can click apply. Now I can look, let me do my F3 on my keyboard, F3, F3, right? So I can look at it and I can tell that it's big. I think it looks nice. Let's change the color of the offset to, let's just change it to white so we can see it really good. You can see that, right? You can see where you have, holes or whatever, right? I think it's great. But if I'm placing this on top of vinyl, I still want the vinyl to be on the shirt. I don't want it to be on the vinyl, right? I want this to be an outline. So what I would do is I would select the whole thing and I will come down here and go to stamp keep, which is the third option. Stamp keep. When I do stamp keep, I can remove the front. So I can see this. Now I just have an outline. Okay. Hey, Elba. Okay. So this is another option. Now, if you don't like this, let me do it that F3 again so you can look at it bigger. If you don't like it with these, let me hold my space bar down because that A is filled in, right? The A, look at this. The A is filled in, and then if I look over here, the R is filled in right there. You can delete that. You don't even have to have that, right? You can just right click on this and you can go to paths and you can ungroup the paths. And when you do that, let me see if it'll show me. Let's see. Let's go to paths. Let me see. I might have to break the paths. Oh, no, they undo. I think I have to ungroup the paths. See that? Now I can delete that. I don't have that anymore. See that? And I can remove this one too. This right here. Could just take that out. Yes. Yes. Stamp keep is like slice. Yes. Yes. Venetia, I did a whole tutorial on the different tools that are in Cricut Design Space and what they are in Leonardo Design Studio. I did it a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 months ago. Okay. All right. And so then if you wanted to make this, right, if you want to put on a shirt, you would just make sure you had everything grouped back together. Now, if like all of this is ungrouped, so I would have like a little nightmare trying to get it all back together, but you get what I'm saying. So I would try to move all of this and then get it ready to cut. Okay. So I'm not going to cut this. I'm not going to make this. But I wanted you to know that you could do that in Leonardo Design Studio. Yeah, Kristen, I don't remember I think I called it like my 5 favorite things about Leonardo Design Studio, something like that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. All right. Yes, a lot of options. You are very welcome. Hopefully it helped you. Did we accomplish our goal? To complete project number 2 using Siser Sparkle Print. Did we do that? Okay. And did we press 1 DTF transfer? Yes, we did. We did do that. Okay. Thank you. So when you place, what did you say? So when you place the top on the offset, the holes will show in the R. Yes. Yeah. It'll show. Yep. Okay. Did I miss anything? Probably there in both the hotkey cheat sheet. I know they shared it in the Siser group, but Mary Brown also shared it in my group. Okay. Um, y'all. So y'all know the file that Patrice had for us for So Good. So I made one for my sister and I made one for my mom. But I was gonna show it to you, but I took it from up here. Oh man. I was gonna show it to you because that's what I made for my auntie, but I have to show it another day. I'll be live tomorrow at 1:15. Anyway, thank y'all for being here today. Let me say what I say about road rage, and we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully you did find it helpful. And thank you once again to everyone who purchased a mystery box. Like this whole, I was literally on cloud nine last night before I went to bed, and I was telling Peter, that I was so grateful that everything went so well with the launch of the mystery box, and everybody seemed to be very happy about, everything that's in the box, and that y'all love the files, and that, everything was going well. So um um I just don't think that happens for everyone. I don't think it happens like that. That it's the first time for that company doing a mystery box, and it's my first time doing it. And for everything to be as good as it was, it amazes me. And I feel so grateful about that. I feel extremely grateful about it because I just don't think it happens to a lot of people. Okay. But thank y'all for being here. Y'all, road rage, just don't do it. People are going through stuff. And I mean, everybody doesn't show what they're going through, right? Sometimes people are going through stuff and they hide it with laughter and and all kinds of stuff. But people are really going through stuff. The economy is not really good right now. And, people are working on jobs that they hate. They might be in a house that's not peaceful. They might have, be struggling with trying to raise their children, or trying to make ends meet, and all kinds of things. You just never know. And a lot of times when people are going through stuff, they take it out when they're on the road. So if somebody is, trying to have road rage with you, y'all just think of it like this. You don't want to be somebody's victim. You don't want to be somebody's victim because they're having a bad day and they just got to get their rage out. Let them have their rage by themselves. Do not, do not, do not, do not, do not. Don't argue. You don't have a point to prove. You don't, if they blow their horn, if they go around you, if they want to race you, don't race. Let them be first. Like, you know what? You won. Today's your lucky day. Don't argue. Don't argue. It's just not even worth it. It's not worth your life. I've told you before, they will drive off and pretend like you didn't even exist. Okay? So just don't get yourself caught up like that. All right? Arrive alive. Keep your eyes on the road, turn your music up, get in a good headspace. Tomorrow we will be working with the wood, the the butterflies, and we'll be making magnets. I showed those at the beginning. And I think we'll just do both ways tomorrow. If you already have rhinestones, then you'll know how to do this already. But we're going to be going back to sparkle print, but I'm using my Cricut tomorrow, my Cricut maker. I'm going to cut some sparkle print and show you how to get it pressed onto your butterfly. And I just put a magnet right here on the back like that. So I'm going to show you how I did this, and I'll also show you how I did this. Remember, you have both files already if you purchased a mystery box. Okay. Now I told y'all I did not I did not love my other butterfly, the one with the, I don't even know what I did with it. The greenish rhinestones. I don't know, but I did. If you have a WeCreate or a laser cutter, you can, resize the file and make it big, right? You can do that. So like Alicia and Jess and Stacy A. Bear, Shay, a lot of y'all have laser cutters. You can, resize it and make it whatever you want to make it into. All right. Good, Chris. Good. Okay. All right. So thank y'all for being here. Let me let y'all say good night to him, and we're gonna get out of here. You want to say good night to the people, or yeah. Come on. Say goodnight to the people. Say goodnight to the people. Somebody said, what kind of dog is that? I said, it's a Boston terrorist. That's what he is. I don't know why he thinks we have that kind of relationship, because we don't. We certainly do not. He is really like, his neck is stretched, baby. Your neck is stretched. Your neck is long, okay? Your neck is good neck. You got a good long neck. Good night, y'all. Love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. He does have the try, but he is not a quitter. Too legit.